to come by? No. It comes through trials and challenges that sometimes test us beyond what we think we're capable of handling. In fact, it is sometimes the very trials and challenges in our lives that, while they may bring us to our knees in anguish and sorrow, propel us to the very heights that only faith in God and Jesus Christ can bring us to. Let's look briefly at the life of Abraham, the man whom God chose to be the father of all nations. Abraham was tested over and over again. When he was 75, he was told by God to leave his home and move to a new land. A difficult thing to do, but he did it, despite the likely fear and doubt he must have felt. Then he deceives Pharaoh into believing his wife is his sister. Here, Abraham acts out of fear of losing his wife. Was Abraham perfect? No. How about when he and Sarah take matters into their own hands to have a child, and Abraham produces a son via their housemaid, Hagar? Was Abraham perfect? No. Abraham was impatient. Abraham then decides to wait in faith another 25 years before God bestows on him and Sarah a son. But then he's asked by God to sacrifice that son. By this time, Abraham puts faith above fear and is prepared to do what God asks. By this time, Abraham has full faith in God. It took Abraham nearly 100 years to get to a level of faith that was exemplary in the eyes of God. Was Abraham superhuman? No. Abraham was riddled with doubt, fear, and made mistakes, but God was patient with Abraham. God allowed him to fail, and when he failed, God did not lose the faith that God had in Abraham. God waited and witnessed the fact that through all of Abraham's trials, Abraham's faith grew stronger. Our faith, tested by trials, challenges, can be subverted by our fears and our doubts. But God recognizes that we are human, just as Abraham was. We should embrace our humanness, which has intrinsic to it fear and doubt. But by embracing our humanness, accepting our failures, we use these human qualities to help us see that the only thing that really matters and the only thing that stays with us is our steadily increasing faith in God.